What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please do me a favor if you rock with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn those notifications on. We appreciate you. Salute. Listen, man, we've had the opportunity to interview a lot of dope people out of Atlanta, but right now we're sitting down with one of the hottest, Bellygang Kushington.
Yeah, young Kush, man.
Man, listen, the music is fire.
Appreciate that.
I still got to dive in a little bit more to the album you just dropped because I've been moving around, but god damn.
Appreciate that, bro.
I hear a lot of people, I'm watching some of the interviews, I'm doing my research, learning more about you, and I gotta be honest with you, we ain't doing none of that bullshit, black, white.
You
gotta be, I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't really too tired of it because, like, I want to show love to everybody platform, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure y'all fan base gonna rock with me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I won't be tired of it, but I mean, at a certain point, like, I'm gonna get to the point where everybody just know, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, for sure.
Speak on it enough times, everybody will get the story.
Yeah, fact.
So this is the Danza Project. Last night we flew out to Houston to interview Trey the Truth.
My boy too.
That shit was fire. This was something that I requested. I hit up my guy Fred. I was like, yo, Fred, let me do whatever you gotta do. We need Bellygang up here.
Yeah, for sure.
That stopping the traffic, I got some questions about that. So the way I looked at it, right, is you had to have at least 2 or 3 rows of whips with you.
All right, how else you looked at it?
Paid the city and said, this is my highway for the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
That what you seen? That what you got from
one of the two.
Okay. Man, I don't know how that shit happened, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that shit happened. I just did me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. I just did what I wanted to do with my art for real. You know what I'm saying?
How long did it take for you to come up with that plan?
Not long. That really was my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you already did it with the, you know what I'm saying? So look, let's put it together. You know what I'm saying? Do the whole thing like that.
Was that all in one take?
Yeah, one take, everything. Hell yeah.
Because I'm watching, I'm like, how's
it was
he
2
doing
takes,
this?
but I nailed the first take. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it's the fact that you didn't seem like, I gotta hurry up and do it. You look like, I got time.
Nah, I already knew what I was doing, so it like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't jittery, you know what I'm saying? This my highway, you know what I'm saying? I run the highway before rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
What's interesting about what you were saying was you only been seriously doing music for like 1.5 to 2 years. Now, obviously a little bit longer, right? And to have that level of confidence in what you're doing is wild.
Yo, bro, to be honest, I ain't been taking rap serious now, but like at this point, like maybe 2 years, if that, you know what I'm saying? Like I could just, I hear it, you know what I'm saying? I hear it in these other rappers, like, you know what I'm saying? Rap be cool, but like, this for me, this my calling for real, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Grew up in Georgia.
Yeah.
What was the?
Atlanta, Adamville, West Side.
Adamville, yeah.
Yeah.
So talk to us about the upcoming, because what we like to do for our guests is kind of bring them all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, how it was in that household. Obviously, we know of the stories, but I do want to give the fan base
Nah. It was a ghetto, I'm from a ghetto fabulous family, you know what I'm saying? My mama white, my daddy black, but my mama left for like when I was born type shit. So my dad was in the street. I'm at my grandma, my auntie don't house, you know what I'm saying? Like, my cousins, you know what I'm saying? But my family's so big, it was like overly a lot more love, you know what I'm saying? My grandma, my great auntie, who I call my grandma, she like, used to cook for the congregation at the house, you know what I'm saying, in her basement in Adamville. They have Bible study every Wednesday. We got to help her fry the chicken, you know what I'm saying, and all that, you know what I'm saying, real soul, you know what I'm saying, J's every time I want them, you know what I'm saying, like just real soul, ghetto fabulous shit for real. Yeah.
That upbringing is a lot different than most of us deal with, right? Like most of us deal with dad isn't around.
Yo, facts.
You dealt with mom isn't around. Did you ever feel like...
I mean, really both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Also, Pops
like,
wasn't around much either?
Yeah, like my daddy was in and out like a regular street nigga daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like he went totally absent, but wasn't no throwing footballs in the front yard. Like I'm seeing dad once a month. You know what I mean? Like as I got older, it's like I go to dad's house if I want to, but it's like shit, I'm out in the street myself now. You know what I'm saying?
Mentally, how did that put you? Like knowing that mom isn't around, like coming up as a youngin', having that conversation, or people saying you ain't got no mom. Like how did that feel for you coming up?
I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't really feel it like people think. You know what I'm saying? Like I got so much love from my family. Like I ain't feel that shit. Like until I got older and started realizing like she really wasn't here. Like that shit threw me off. Like especially having kids. Like I'm doing all this for my son. Like now I see this what you couldn't do. Now I'm mad, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm really mad, you know what I'm saying? Especially with him being autistic, now I'm super mad. Cause I gotta be two parents in one. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, I used to think about it here and there and lash out, you know what I'm saying? But I never really just sat around and just cried about it, you know what I'm saying? You know, till I got older and realized how deep it was.
Yeah. Because it is different. Like, you know, when, again, that conversation that we had with Cassidy, and talking about how the mom is the moon and the father is the sun, you know, like or maybe it was the other way around, but I think it was that way. But nonetheless, what he was saying is like it balances us in some way, shape, or form. I ain't have my pops around, but still like having a mother's love, you know what I mean, that helps us like flourish a little bit quicker, and not having it around that can make us a little bit darker. You feel me? Yeah,
it definitely made me darker. Like I ain't really too like ready to cuddle and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like
that's quote unquote soft side. Like
I'm pretty sure I got detachment issues. Like I'm a street nigga. Like, I don't even really cry, but like I gave my dog away one time. Like didn't even think nothing about it. Like just you know what I'm saying? But I cried for like 2 weeks.
When did it start to hit you? Like damn, this is kind of different. Because usually it's you straight until like a birthday. Or you see other kids have a situation, you like, damn, how come I ain't had that? And you start kind of doing the bad. What was the point where you realized?
Definitely when I had my little boy. Like, when I had my son, and I was like, damn, a motherfucker really didn't do this for me.
Start to see what I'm saying? What it takes to do that. And then you like, damn.
Like, this shit hard. But I want to do it, you know what I'm saying? But it just make me overly want to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do it double because I didn't have that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
How many kids?
Just one. But he got a brother that you know what I'm saying?
Okay, Bless.
The interview I saw, you were speaking on linking up with moms, and you weren't feeling it. You also mentioned the exclusive of her reaching out now that you're blowing up. Now that you have a child and you're dealing with all of it, are you trying to like figure out a way that you can make peace with her? Or you just like, this ain't what I
mean, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it all with 100 for you. This is another exclusive. Like, she reached out again and got mad that I did a interview about it, about her reaching out. You was off by 1 or 2 years, how old I was. Like, I don't give a fuck. The fact that I don't know that should show you everything you need to know.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she also hit me up like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't none of your hood-ass friends or, you know what I'm saying, I ain't your family, you know what I'm saying? I just got to the point, I just blocked her. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I don't even care. I ain't cared up until this point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even care, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100 though. The kid inside of me wanna be like, damn, like this still family. Like, matter of fact, not even the kid, the good person in me wanna be like, this my family. I'm supposed to accept them no matter what. I got drug addicts in my family. My daddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, is a you know, he not all the way there right now, you know what I mean? So like the good person in me want to keep getting it a try, keep getting it a chance, but it's just like, man, fuck that. Right now, anyway, fuck that. I got too much on my plate. She don't even deserve for me to put anything aside for that. You know what I'm saying? I only got time for my little boy no more, cause rap going so crazy. Any free time I get, need to go to him, for sure. Hell yeah.
When we were talking to Trey was mentioning his children. He has a child with special needs as well.
Yeah, he told me that.
Yep. Then he's got his baby girl, obviously, that was kidnapped, that he got back.
Yeah.
And me, I got 2 kids. You know, like I told you,
I just met him too.
the real
cool
Bellygang.
guy.
And when it comes to having a son or a child in general that's autistic, that requires a little bit extra attention. How difficult has that been through your journey, reaching success now, having to move around a lot, and then taking time away from him?
I mean, it was already like that. Like, I would get money for real. So, like, I had a family, like, you know what I'm saying? We bought houses, woo. When that didn't work out, I went back to the street, you know what I'm saying? And really, like, glowed up in the street. So, you know, I'm going to keep it 100. Like, it's moments I wasn't proud of, you know what I'm saying? I had my little boy in the house while I'm serving, you know what I'm saying? Serving niggas, you know what I'm saying? He watching the iPad, but I see him look out the corner of his eye like, he can sense this ain't right. I'm riding around scamming, going in them stove, he sitting in the car. Shit I ain't proud of, you know what I'm saying? But I had to do it, even though I know my son ain't potty trained and he's 6 years old. Cause his mind just ain't, you know what I'm saying? But he 20 years old on math, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, it's different, you know what I'm saying? It's different, you know, but I don't got no other kids, so I don't know it no other way, you know what I'm saying? So it just, me, bro, I'm a host, like, I'm a man for real. Man, whatever come my way, man, I'm conquering that shit. Like, I don't care what it is. I ain't sitting around crying about it. Like, let handle their business, man. Let do what we gotta do and get to the next, especially about these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Do what you gotta do and keep shit rolling.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm showing up, showing out every time for him. Me doing this shit right here, right now, this podcast is for him. Rap is for him. I would've stayed in the streets. Real shit.
And baby mother, she takes care of him while.
Hell yeah. He with her. He actually with my cousin, who I call my mama right now, but his mama finna come get him in a minute. You know what I'm saying? They working together, working it out. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Yeah,
because it allows you. A lot of people don't understand like the sacrifice as men that we make to take time away from our children to be able to build a legacy for them.
Hell yeah. I mean, to be honest, bro, I had to. When I first left my family, like, I was doing like 50-50. But it like, he's seeing so much, I gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the bag, I gotta stop this. I gotta give him quality time instead of quantity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to, especially with the rap. Like, it started being here in the studio 3-4 in the morning, bitches smoking the studio out. I'm being real, you know what I'm saying? They like, damn, I'm looking back, like, my little boy in the lobby with somebody else, like, nah, that's dead. Like, he should be at home. But I gotta make this music. I gotta do this, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't have that figured out. I'm gonna be real, like, I don't got that figured out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying my best. I know every day I go to sleep, I try my best, you know what I'm saying?
And that's all we can do as men.
Yeah,
you know, like, there's times where, like, my son right now, he's mad as hell I'm in here right now. Like, he
wanted to be in here with
he
us.
wants to be in here. That's like the main thing for him. And then just them always wanting to be around in those moments in your life. But he gets, what I tell people all the time about what I'm doing raising these kids is they're going to get, and the same thing for you, they're going to get thousands of hours of footage. These interviews will live forever. So, you know, God forbid something happens to you or myself, they'll be able to see us here. From this, they could gain the wisdom that this is who my daddy was.
Yeah,
you know
and we living at our highest self. So our kids, they feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we, you know, if I get this shit up and be able to be there every day, all day, he gonna feel that I'm holding myself back. He might grow up to hold himself back just by the family or by whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, this what I'm here for, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, it gonna be a small gap though, cause soon as that paper come in, like, I already got a therapist on board, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all coming with me, I don't care what it costs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I imagine you're always on the go right now, especially
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
popping and bubbling the way it is.
Yeah.
You have a reputation for recording in hotels.
Yeah.
How important is it to have a
I'm about to start recording in the car.
Yeah, that's another video. Come on,
Yeah.
Get you a U-Haul, fool. Get that shit popping. But how important is it to be able to work on your craft while being on the go, on the run? You know, with all this new motion.
I think art and music is right now. I can't, to be honest, the songs y'all hear be like that perfect 10 minutes in the studio out of 3 weeks. Y'all just hear the perfect 10 minutes. Y'all don't hear the 3 weeks, 72-hour sessions that I ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like when that magic come down, it just come down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I pull my phone out and catch it, but I'm an actual, like, my music is real life me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to make a bop. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's everything to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of artists, especially the OGs that have been around for a long time, you know, they put a studio in the crib.
Yeah.
And it's like, why? You know, you think you want to separate work from pleasure, but when you have a creative moment, when you have that thought or that, oh shit, you gotta pull it out the air and put it down somewhere and put that bitch in a box somewhere.
I seen some shit ESTG said. He was like, bro, I don't even say my raps out loud until when I record, that's the first time I ever said it out loud.
Wow.
So now, like, I've been tricking myself. Like, if I say it twice, it's dead. Like, I gotta go back to the first
That
take.
keep you sharp.
Yeah.
That make you kind of work on it, knead the dough a little bit and say, okay, I got it.
Yeah. I ain't all the way there yet, but I be saying it like once in my phone, then the next time I say it is at the studio for sure.
Well, shit, bro, if this is a year and a half, 2 years, I'm 3, 4, 5 about to be about to be on some shit.
Yeah. When I met my manager Monday, bro, I ain't even know niggas go to the studio every day. I thought you go to the studio, record one song, bounce it out, take it home, shoot a video, and put it out. Like, I ain't even know you stack up on unreleased. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, like the catalogs people will build that you won't hear. You know, people think that it's like, oh, well, when they drop this album, they just recorded this a few weeks ago or in the last year. Sometimes it's like 2 years for people. But what you're doing is a little bit different too, because you're staying fresh and to who you are, which is, I think, why people gravitate to your music so much. There's the comparisons that are out there, the Jeezy and shit like that, and
White Jeezy.
Let's keep it 100, right? Like, that sound has been missing. I was playing this earlier with my girl. I'm like, listen, because I was trying to explain. I always let her know who's coming through, you know, and I'm like, his music is bringing back a feel that we haven't had in so long.
Come on.
Fact.
You know what I mean? So like I got videos too, because when I played the shit, my kids are like, my daughter like loves music. So she's sitting there like this. She's literally 1 year. She's 1 year old, but it's dope music. It's refreshing to hear. It's Atlanta.
It's me, bro. That's why I had my listening event at Trap Music Museum. That shit me. That shit raised me. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, my dad was busy, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, I had male figures around me, but a lot of the people in my family and around me, I looked up the drug dealers and, you know what I'm saying? So, trap music really raised me. Like Rocco gave me a lot of morals, you know what I'm saying? Dro taught me how to vibe with the bitches and get the money, you know what I'm saying? Jeezy taught me how to stay down for 3 months, don't spend nothing, stack your money. Like, that's me for real. Like, I like trap music. I was about to name my album Trap Music Firstborn. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what I am. You know what I'm saying?
Being able to pick up all that game just from the music, what's it like now starting to meet these guys? I know I saw a picture with Future. I know I seen you really hanging with them now. Like, are you able to pick up sauce from them too now? Kind of pick their brain a little bit?
I think it's like a mutual feeling with them. Like, I sense off them, they like, damn, he want her for real. Like, he a player. Like, he ain't on no, you know what I'm saying, no group shit or no extra shit. So they telling me, like Future told me, boy, keep rocking out down that D-Boy Guild. Don't even go drip. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that gave me the confidence to be like, I could do it I could rock these dickies at the BET Awards.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, like Rod Wave told me how to tweet my song, Sorry Mama. I put a little bit more singing in there, like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more of that coming up.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But we finna start working together. That way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I want to do my first one without no features, but you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to get in there with everybody.
I mean, hey, if they're reaching out or if they're willing and ready and they, you know, that clearance is there, what you gotta do, that's a blessing. That cosigns is already, it's everything.
And the streets is yours is right now, I believe, number 8 on the rap charts. You're having success with this album. How does that feel, like knowing that the people are starting to gravitate to you more and more? How you feel about this release of the album and everything that's been transpired?
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100. That motherfucker peaked at number 7 on the rap charts and number what it jumped to on the 18 on the all genres.
Yeah.
Bro, seeing my name next to Taylor Swift, that shit just don't even make sense to me. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Like, I was okay with putting a project out and building from there. You know what I'm saying? But this right here showed me that, like, the type of music I make gonna always have a lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, the streets gonna always have a lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. Then on top of that, you know, I really don't even want to categorize my shit as street because it's real music. Bro, if we get a computer tech guy rapping about computer tech, but it's real life. He like, I'm tired of my boss. The AC don't work. We gonna feel that shit.
I fuck with cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
My producer right now that's remote Landon is like, I'm about to drop the album. I'm gonna diss Danza.
But no, I think it's just real music, bro. And you know, that shit speak for itself. But it did surprise me though. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I did not think this shit was gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I would have been okay with barely making it to them charts. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's wild though? Don't I be with Jane Money serving everybody? It's always a moment. Right? Like it's really, if TikTok catches on to you or Instagram catches on to you, that it blows up. You stop in traffic, stop traffic. You feel me?
It did. And man, that shit was just really like something I wanted to do for art. It wasn't even no clout check, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to run these same expressways with work in the car. You know what I'm saying? With a trunk full of scamming equipment. You know what I'm saying? I used to be riding down the expressway like 73, 74, 75. You know what I'm saying? Nigga look up. But we on 75. We made 75. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit real life. So it's like, I'm just putting out my art. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Speaking about art, the brick shirts, crazy.
Let's see them motherfuckers tonight.
We got them.
Oh, we got them here.
Hold up. Hold up.
These actually the first official one. Appreciate it. Like, these actually the first ones. Real hood shit.
Man.
Real just like the bricks come.
I ain't trying to go back, man.
One got the size. You know, I'm gonna give y'all boys some. You already know.
Tough.
Yeah.
Come on.
$100 white tee.
Come on.
Look, don't hold it up too long. YouTube is about to ban us. You feel me? That's the YouTube ban coming right there. That's fire. Definitely don't put it on that.
I was about to say it.
For sure. Nah.
But yo, what's up with going through the airport? You like those shipped, or do you bring those in the airport with you?
Man, I got probably 25 of them in my suitcase. I ain't been stopped yet. But the minute I try that shit for real, they gonna stop my shit.
That's gonna be the one.
I ain't got stopped yet.
Because it feels like...
You know what crazy, bro? I got 25 of these in my bag that went under the plane. They stopped my bag in TSA today because the money I had in my bag.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got 30 bricks on the plane.
It's wild though, because like I brought, like when we were on the way back from Houston, I had I just get to Houston yesterday, and I dropped my license. I'm thinking I'm losing it, so I'm driving city to city, thinking I only went 2 places, to the airport, to the telly. That's it. So I can't find this license, right? It dropped inside of the whip. I hope to God they don't listen to this, but I took that whip apart. It was a range. I had to take that shit apart. Google it. We're on YouTube. I had to take the whole center console out. It went all right. Not too many pieces broken, but some of them, you know what I mean? But I'm moving back and forth over there. And so I buy all these tools because I'm at Lowe's running in and out. Like, I got to get this shit out somehow. I ain't about to go through TSA and have to deal with 2 hours of them fucking with me because I don't got a license,
Out of town with no IDs.
So on the way home, I was like, let me bring these tools with me. Fuck it. I got the screwdriver with me.
And they said, like, they stopped the bag. They're like, why are you bringing this with you? It's over 7 inches. I'm like, you could throw the shit out. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
just hate the fact that I bought it and now I got to throw it away. Type shit.
Oh, yeah.
But that whole idea of getting stopped by TSA and having to deal with them is a pain in the ass. I hate that shit. Because back in the day, I used to trap, so I hate all the... I hate all the, like, as soon as TSA looks at me wrong, I be feeling like, man, somebody put weed in the bag or something inside of the bag. Like, that's immediately how I feel. I'll be looking at them talking nice as hell. Oh, yeah. I think it may be the screwdriver that's in there. You have anything illegal in here? No, just a screwdriver, officer. I think that's it.
Nah, they took my book bag out of TSA because the money that was in it. But it's like, we don't even got a 10-band restriction no more out of Atlanta, so I don't know why y'all, you know what I'm saying? They just want to go through my shit, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I wouldn't have did this if I wasn't rapping. Or if I ain't put out my merch. Like, I'm standing behind my art. I was thinking that because, like, I had needed something in New York like 4 days ago. And they're like, oh, we'll ship it, woo, woo. And I'm like, man, we can't ship that like it is. So they ship the materials. You know what I'm saying? We got it made up there. But I was thinking when I left there and went to Cincinnati, then went to Atlanta, then came here. I'm like, fuck that, I'm flying with my shit. I wish they would question me about my shit or break my shit, because these are $100 t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna pay for $100 everything we did.
Break it up with a knife.
And I got the proof we selling these for $100 and we sold out today. We sold out today. I got to re-up, man. I got to go back to the club.
What's crazy is when that shit go through the X-ray, they probably tighten security everywhere else. Like, this got to be the throw off. Where the big shit? Where the real? Hold on, hold up.
I'm sure they got technology now to know that shit ain't drugs though. Right. You know what I'm saying? Put the dog on that shit. That shit ain't drugs.
But it is a wild idea that you just. I'm sure the first time you walked over with it, you're like, man, I hope they don't fuck with me and annoy the fuck out of me.
I was thinking about it, but I told the first time we just sent out the materials. Yeah. And then the second time, I'm like, fuck that. We just did all that work. I'm keeping this shit like that.
But that you know what? Be funny as hell though.
For how early it is though, you got a good knack for the marketing side of this thing.
Yeah, fact.
Like, you know how to get people like to listen to it, press play, click on my shit, check out the YouTube. And it's crazy because
I just dropped the album, the shirts. Got a QR code inside of it. There's a song that ain't even on the album.
Smart. That's fine. Come on. That's how you get.
I was just about to ask you that. What's special about these shirts?
Yeah. It's a song that ain't even on the album.
Nipsey Hussle, back in the day, I was always a fan of Nipsey Hussle prior to death. He dropped a $100 album.
I got to be real, man. That what inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I did my merch, but that inspired me. Then I seen the interview he did. That was like, he was inspired from Nathan's Hot Dogs. You know what I'm saying? They had the $100 hot dog.
Really? What's that? I don't know that story.
Nathan's Hot Dog, you know, little green and yellow.
They had a
$100 hot dog. You know what I'm saying? So that made everybody be like, $100 hot dog, you stupid. Like, you're stupid. Ooh, but the fries was selling out. The drinks was selling out. All this shit was selling out. So
people,
you know what
people talk about it, get shit stirred up. So it did what it was supposed to do.
Then all the hustlers try to go in there and flex.
Yeah, exactly. Man, when Future said I get a $100 lineup, man, lineups went from $15 to $200. Man,
it really did.
You know what I'm saying?
It really did.
Yeah. Just to say I got a $100 lineup.
Right.
Yeah.
I also like what you said too, and what my guy from Denim Tears said. He said, the way I view it is it's art.
Yeah, fact.
It's not just merch.
Yeah,
you can have merch, but there's merch and then there's like art.
Yeah.
And this is different. It's definitely different. Nobody has done that yet.
Yeah.
You could confidently say like
I'm a street nigga and a gangster and all that, but I pay attention to art. I love this shit. Like, I just seen somebody made a art piece at an art gallery, and got down soon as they sold it. The moment that it was sold, that motherfucker just, it shredded.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, bro, to be all well 100, that's art. Like, the fact that the world talking about that, that's art. Not the paint on the wall, that, you know what I'm saying? That's art too. But this art got the world talking. You know what I'm saying? Even though you don't got the picture no more, that's art. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen one, it was a blank canvas. And it was like the guy who painted that motherfucker had made such a big name that the museum paid him like $30,000 to like do a custom one, and that shit was just a blank canvas, and it was called "Take the Money and Leave." Tough. In our reality, everybody who came to the museum went to see that exhibit. You know what I'm saying? That's art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some more ideas too. That on the way.
I see the gear.
So I'm a Buffalo, New York kid through and through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That West Side Gun. West Side Gun is somebody that's big in the art.
Gun.
Yeah. He's super about the merch. He cares a lot more about that than the music. And he's making his millions through the merch. So having these type of ideas is really what makes the world go round. You know what I'm saying? When they see something like that, they gravitate towards it. Then you got the super fans who always got to be first to cop. You know what I mean? So it's dope. Has anybody reached out to you that's kind of been like super influential? Because I know you sat down and kicked it with the dude from Denim Tears, and you had a conversation. You posted a picture with him. What was that like for you?
Man, that was big, bro. He gave me a hat that said "not for sale" in the store. You know what I'm saying? For a goat like that to be like this genius and keep talking about it. Like, bro, he went to the strip club with me. He only go to the strip club. He came out to do some rapper shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was
getting inspiration from you.
How
that worked.
Likewise, for sure. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm standing in Denim Tears getting a compliment from the person who made this.
Yeah.
On my first merch piece ever. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
Anybody else reach out to you? All the fashion guys, you know what I'm saying? They like, boy, you crushed them. You know what I'm saying? All the fashion guys. Man, pages posted it that I never been on, like drip, and you know what I'm saying? Like the type of promo I got was just promo I never even aimed at. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even music promo. We got them in China, like. We trying to read the blogs, them motherfuckers in Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's tight though, man. That's how you tap different markets.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, I know if as a fashion dude, they probably like, damn, why I ain't do that?
Yeah, fact.
Damn, he snapped.
Yeah,
you gotta give credit where credit's due.
Fact.
So you ain't see that Kanye actually made black ones.
What, they're plain black tees?
With the bricks.
For real?
Nah.
I can picture him doing it. Kanye got to tap in, but he do that.
Stealing the trademark.
His shit had a symbol on it. We ain't gonna go there.
But that's no, just in general, like that, just him stealing ideas and shit like that. But that shit is not to say that Ye ain't originated. I don't want to talk no shit. I don't want to deal with you, Ye. I don't. But this shit is fire. It's a great idea, and just the fact that you're able to move and sell them out, just a white tee. Wow.
Fact that I got to re-up. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Then this idea inspired my team to come with so many more with the merch. I got a bag of dice. I got a bag of rubber bands. The little black rubber bands that little girls put on their braids. But you know, niggas put them round bands of 20s, you know what I'm saying, to separate the 20s. We got them, you know what I'm saying? We got a shoebox.
Don't give away the early drop. Don't give
away. They gonna be out by the time they come out. They gonna be out. They gonna be live by the time they come out.
I had to check the kicks too.
What I got my 10 pair in the car. I'm gonna keep it all way 100. I got to be real. I ain't changed since I left the airport.
Oh shit.
We was stuck at this.
That's wild, bro. 2 to 3 a day is wild.
Yeah, real shit. Once I take about, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting to the point now. About 200-300 steps, man. Swap them bitches out.
You gotta have a step.
Is it the crease?
It's the crease, the feeling, the look, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sliding. I don't got to the point now, man. Hey, man, the socks got to be clean. Socks got to have never touched the floor before I stick them in there. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Nothing like a fresh pair of forces,
yeah,
dog.
I'm running through these. I'm buying these for myself. I'm running through these now. You know what I'm saying?
How did the people get that from you?
They ordered it online, BellygangKushington.com. Yeah. Ordered online, gonna ship right out.
Did you expect it to sell out that quick?
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't expect none of these wins I'm getting, bro. I'm just putting my art out there. I'll do this shit free. I gave up on my old life, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do this shit free. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to inspire and motherfucking change the game. Bring this shit back to getting money.
Now, one of the dope things that I saw you. I don't know if it's real or fake or what it is, but I think it was like Al Sharpton. You said you let him listen to the album? You really let him listen to the album?
Yeah.
He complimented me on Sorry Mama. You know what I'm saying? The one I got about my mama, like, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. Al hood, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I believe it.
He in the office where he don't even put his coat on. He just stick his arms back. They put it on for him. You know what I'm saying? You know how we flick up on the ground? You be like, hey, bro, you're flicking. Holmes, yo, bring the camera. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he hood, though. Like, he regular player guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I saw you post up as soon as you landed, touched down. You're looking at Brickle and shit like that. You said you feeling like you need to lock in, make another classic.
Yeah. I'm just feeling this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this shit. I'm feeling like everything I ever dreamed of, this shit coming true. You know what I'm saying? And when I say dreamed of, I ain't talking about no money, no cars, no clothes, no hoes. I'm talking about I really beat the streets. And you know, a lot of people, when they say beat the streets, they talk about the situation they was in. Man, I was super good in the street. I was better than I'm living right now in the street. That shit is sickness, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, imagine paying for houses and cars and condos and woo, and you know you doing this shit the wrong way. I'm catching cases. I'm tired of being locked. I'm away from my son, my baby mama, you know what I'm saying? Woo, my girl, my mama, my son, you know what I mean? Like, that shit was a sickness, bro, you know what I'm saying? See, it's easy for a nigga to walk away from the streets when it get ugly for him. Bro, I walked away from the street, but I was up.
It was good.
And still had ways of staying up. Man, that shit was hard, but I did it, though. Like, this music shit, my calling. This art shit, my calling, for sure. Hell yeah, that shit a dream come true.
It gotta be to pull you away. Nobody want to take a pay cut.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So
something bigger had to be calling at you.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of folks, you know, when they come out, they have early success, and then they kind of flame out after maybe a year or two. What kind of plan do you have in place to make sure Bellygang is a 10, 15-year situation, organization?
Man, I seen a billionaire. He was having an interview the other day. He was like, you know what keeps somebody around longer in a profession? Ideals. He was like, in my career, ideals is the only thing I could pick out that kept somebody around longer. You know what I'm saying? So, man, my ideals through the roof. Man, you know us hood niggas, you know, we always thinking about how to take the shortcut or we always looking for the wig and something. Man, I do that shit all day, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm an ex-scam, I'm an ex-drug dealer, but we know how to be very frugal and get under the radar and come out on top. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm going to do that same shit in this. I'm a hustler, bro. I'm never happy. I appreciate the success of my album, but I'm trying to do better next time. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Being from ATL, how did the artists like Jay-Z influence you? We got the video, There You Go, referencing him. How did he influence you?
Man, you know, my dad, so like my family from Atlanta and South Georgia and shit, but my grandma, my real grandma, she moved to New York, and that was she had my dad and them. Then she moved back. So my dad and them grew up in New York, even though our whole family from down here. And
what part of New York?
Spanish Harlem. Yeah, and they just New York to death, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yeah, my uncle, I used to go visit him on Rikers Island, goddamn, there like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I seen that motion, you know what I'm saying? I went to 106 in Park as a kid, you know what I'm saying, with Free and AJ, was on stage and everything. Like, I walked them blocks, I talked to them Spanish girls, you know what I mean? Like, I just felt the vibe, and I'm like, these niggas up here hustlers, like, you know what I'm saying? They back in the day when Atlanta was crank music. I was going up there in the summertime, and them niggas was getting money, rocking Timbs, you know what I'm saying? New York fitted to the back, like, I just fucked with the culture, you know what I'm saying? Then that's where my daddy from. Like, my dad a Timbs, Dickie rocking ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, I just took a liking. So when I got older listening to Jay, I really started realizing why they call him the GOAT. He painting them pictures, he putting them bars together. He like a best all-around artist. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never really had no hit to where it's like I don't think in this time Jay-Z would drop a TikTok hit.
Yeah.
But he'll be here the whole time at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he could drop an album right now and the world stops to check it out.
Yeah.
He's one of them people.
Yeah.
The ideas.
He one of the ones. Yeah, we call one of the ones.
But he's got the ideas.
Yeah, fact.
You know what I mean? He's always going to keep it fresh, do something new. I remember the first time, I'm a Samsung guy right now, and it started when he dropped the
Blackberry, I think.
No, I think it was the 444 album. I think it was.
He dropped it with a phone, right?
Yeah, it was with the Samsung.
Oh yeah.
And so I had to buy the Samsung just so I switched from iPhone then, and I never went back to iPhone.
Yeah.
I got an iPhone. I just use it as a phone holder though.
Yeah.
Fuck iPhone. No sponsorship from iPhone ever coming in for me. That's it. But what other artists influenced you outside of Atlanta?
Outside of Atlanta, Nipsey for sure.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Jay, Dipset, especially Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like YG. Niggas like Young Dolph. Niggas like Yo Gotti. Niggas like the whole Texas movement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Detroit niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm inspired now. You know what I'm saying? By people outside of Atlanta. That run Detroit having. You know what I'm saying? That run Memphis having. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all be inspired by niggas every day. That little Pluto girl who got the Pluto song, she inspiring me right now. Yeah. I be inspired by all this shit.
Yeah, yesterday we were with what was it? Skilla Baby.
Yeah, I fuck with Skilla Baby too.
He was out there with Trey. Just there's so many artists really that's really doing their thing, and the ones that are really flourishing got ideas outside of just the music.
Yeah, fact.
Right, so the merch is there. Do you have any other business plans in place that you're working with right now that you could even announce?
Man, when it comes to that art, boy, I'm all over this shit like a spider. Real shit. When it comes to that art, I'm all over this shit like a spider. You know what I'm saying? Even just me and Tremaine, looking at Virgil, where I feel like I can design a car. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be ahead of myself. Right now, trapping bricks, white tee, you know what I'm saying? And I'm putting out my music. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling my story through music. You know what I'm saying? I get there. Yeah.
What type of whip you pushing right now?
I'm in a lamb truck outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie though, bro. I go low key. You know what I'm saying? I go Malibu Altima with the tent. You don't even know it. 200,000-300,000 in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I come from for real. I got old videos in my phone riding in a broke down Honda with 200,000-300,000 in the trunk. Walking around, don't even lock the door. Yeah, I had a Honda that the door didn't even lock. You know what I'm saying? I got 200,000-300,000 in the back. It's safer in this broke down Honda than taking it inside. Yeah, for sure.
Word though. That is the truth.
I love them black truck too though.
Yeah. You gotta move around them sometimes too. Depending on where you're at, you know, sometimes it just feels good to drive around like that though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm a whip enthusiast. Like I got my I got the Maybach outside and I got the GLE. I'm thinking about grabbing something new this week, but being out there in Texas with Sauce and Trey, they got the Cyberbeast.
Yeah,
them motherfuckers move. I wasn't even feeling them. I wasn't feeling them forever. I
ain't know them Tesla were that fast either.
Oh man, yeah. Them joints go. Cyberbeast too. Those are like it's the souped up version.
I drove Nick Cannon shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, there ain't no brake. Like, you just let off the gas, that's the brake.
Nah.
Well, that's the thing. You feel like it's never going to slow down. Yeah. So you kind of be like, whoa, let me get acclimated
that's
real
quick.
That's
a real thing?
What?
There's no brake?
No, I'm talking about, like, when I let off the gas, that motherfucker, like, it's like, I don't even got to hit the brake. Like, the car just know when to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it only excels if you hit it, but it'll slow down automatically if you let off the gas. Yeah, like kind of like a go-kart. So you kind of using that.
Yeah, like a golf cart.
Like
just like
car,
that.
Yeah, fuck all that. I don't know about that. Yeah, because I drive too goddamn fast. So. To find that out the hard way, you know what I'm saying? That's not something I'm interested in. I stick to getting a Lamborghini or Ferrari next.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I can't do them electric wheels, bro. I rented one of them motherfuckers, man. I'm like, man, you gotta put a card on this shit, man. I didn't even know you had to pay for that shit. Like,
I tried to, my boy had a rental, and I went to back the shit out. And I'm like, the fuck is this thing? Like, I can't even figure it out. I just got out. I was like, I'm not dealing with this electric shit. But them Cyberbeasts are fire. But I just definitely don't think I'm going to get one based off of the information I just received here. Was Ice Cup the first record that you made that got the reaction that you were looking for that made you, like, understand, like, yo, I'm him. This is all the validation I needed?
Nah, 75 on 75 for sure. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker went so crazy. I'm looking at the numbers like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking way this motherfucker going there crazy, yo. But it went on DSPs. At first it was on YouTube. But DSPs definitely Ice Cup for sure. Yeah, we dropped Ice Cup, that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I always thought I was him though. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was him, I just knew the world had to see it. Yeah.
Where did that come from, though? Is that something you earned or learned in high school, or was that just from being in the streets doing what you did?
I mean, like, shit,
because that shit be coming from somewhere. Nobody just wake up one day and, I'm him.
I don't know, man. You know, I think that confidence come from, just, I would dissing everything I tried to do. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm a thinker. You know what I'm saying? I excelled in everything I tried to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah. I just think that confidence came from the dog in me. I'm not finna lose. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm not losing.
Competitive side.
I'm not even thinking about a plan B. Like,
right.
No, I'm not even worrying about plan B. A gonna work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's how you lock in. Is there anybody that maybe you haven't met just yet that you hoping to lock in with, do some music with, do some work with?
Yeah, Adele. Yeah, let's make some pain music.
Oh yeah. Tough.
Let's make some breakup music. You know what I'm saying? Baby Don't Do It with Adele on it. That'll go crazy.
She got that different soul. That would definitely put you in a different space. Just locking in with her the opportunity to. You know you're gonna have to probably go out there to do it too.
Yo. I seen an interview with some. I think that shit was Sweetie or something. Sweetie was like, man, she thought she was finna walk up on Adele or some shit like that. But I'm feeling like, you tripping. Like now Adele big.
You know who that is? That's like the queen.
Yeah, she really is.
They were like, they did the introduction and shit. Were like, I love to do some music with Adele. Yeah, that shit'll last forever.
I see the concerts and they treat her like Mike.
Yeah.
Like she come out on stage and people faint. She pointing their direction and they,
Yeah.
That's a good one. I could definitely see that.
Now you did post a picture recently with Future as well. Is there, is there possible? I hated. I mean, I say I hated. Nah, I hated it. I like speaking the way I speak. I hate when people press in interviews like, I know there's something coming. Definitely gonna be there. You know what I mean? I'll be watching some of this shit and I'm like, damn, like let it go. If he said what he said, let it go.
Yeah.
But is there something coming in the future? Do you plan on something?
Man, you know what crazy? Like, I meant that when I said it. Like, this shit that ass genuine. Like, niggas is genuinely hitting me up. Like, you hard, push up. We push up. Man, we get to talk about life. We get to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get to talk about all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, when it's like real nigga recognize real, we ain't even thinking about no music right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's more so like, they feel a connection through the music and we pull up, man, we talking about real shit. You know, we gonna listen to each other music and critique, and, you know what I'm saying? But hell yeah, it just ain't even that. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? That'll happen organically. You know what I'm saying?
When I was in, I was out here in Miami. I was with Cool and Dre, and they were talking to me about
Ghost too.
Yeah, they were talking to me about artists and Future specifically. They're like, people don't even know Future don't be on that type of time. He don't be popping shit. He goes to the club. He'll get some motivation from it. He'll be there for 10, 15 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, standing there, peeping the scene, hit the studio, and then goes. That shit is his inspiration. When you get into the studio, what is the inspiration? Like, what makes you go?
Man, my pain for real. Man, I'm gonna keep it 100. How I started writing music, right? I was out doing it. You know what I'm saying? Then I get in the car, geeked up off of it on a 3-4 hour trip by myself. I done drove 3 hours with this shit in the car. I done got it off. Now I'm driving back with the wind. I gotta think for 3 hours what I'm finna do with this paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling every, you know what I'm saying? Like every day. It started being every week, and then now every month, every day. So like I would write about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just did this, I just did that. Yeah. Hell yeah. So I be geeked up off what I done did and went through. You know what I'm saying? My voice memos, I probably still got 1,500 untouched voice memos in my phone. That shit go back to 2015. You know what I'm saying? So I can go back and blank out and be in that space again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. My shit dead ass come from like just recant my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was in a club with like my girl and, you know what I'm saying, her friend like teaching each other how to twerk. Then I came up, bounced that ass like your friend taught you. I do get inspiration here and there, you know what I'm saying, from new shit. You know what I'm saying? Then my bros around me, like what they going through off the rap now. Like my rap affecting their life. You know what I'm saying? In a good way, obviously with vibes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, hell yeah, I get inspiration from around me, but I'm still learning, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't him yet. Yeah. This shit right here ain't even my highest power. You know what I'm saying?
But the aura is there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You can see it. Like this is something that we were talking about in Houston. Is like you could see certain people got that glow. Sure enough. You know what I mean? But you can see the glow on certain people, and you can see that with you. You know, like you could feel like it's your era now. You know what I mean? It's up to you on how you take over. When you're in the whip though, because I used to do music, right? When you're in the whip, where was it? Because I heard you talk about having, you know, going through 200 beats. I know back in the day they used to have like sites like SoundClick with the beats. Where were you listening to beats? Because I know you were freestyling in the whip.
Radio, YouTube. That's why I be rapping on other people's beats and I go crazy on them because like it used to be like radio. You know what I'm saying? It might be, but now YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. But now I don't even. For like the past year, I got 5-6 emails flooded to the point where they can't even email me no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably stacked up on 10,000 beats. You know what I'm saying? Damn. My phone, I don't start passing my number out to the trusted producers. It's probably like 50 of them. They sending 10 a day. I'm so stacked up on. I got a whole other iCloud stacked up on beats.
It's time.
Yeah. So But at this point now, like, as soon as I hear a beat I like, let's cut it and go on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
Smart.
Yeah.
Now, was there anybody that said, like, hey, listen, Belly, man, I don't think you should be doing this rap thing, that you could now be like, nah.
Nah, bro.
I stuck to it.
I'm going to keep it 100. Like, I don't have, like, comments and shit like that, but, like, obviously, you know, they just trying to be trolled, but I'm one of them niggas that never really heard that. You know what I'm saying? I never really dealt with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, because I know everybody got that one or two homeboys that like maybe they should throw in the towel.
Yeah.
And nobody telling them, and it's like, you know.
It was the other way around for me. So like they weren't mad at me. They were mad at me because I wasn't taking it serious. Like, boy, you the ticket. Boy, you tripping?
Bro,
like,
you sitting on money right now. Come on. Cash in.
Yeah.
Back in August, you posted about officially being 4-0.
Yeah.
Was that because I hear in the freestyle on the freeway you're talking about like once that shit is over, you're good. You know what I mean? Was that like a tough obstacle to overcome? And once you overcame it, was it like, all right, this is I'm gonna go straight to the music and I'm gonna focus on that and I'm gonna just be in that zone from now on?
Man, I had made that decision before that. You know what I'm saying? I had 2 cases going on at once. The first 2 cases were going on at once. Beat them. And when I say beat, I'm talking about made them folks scared to take it to trial to give me something that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't thinking about y'all offers. Do what we want. Then the second 2 went on at the same time too. But once I had 1 more left to go, and a lawyer told me, like, look, for that bag right here, I feel good about it. Even though you supposed to, for that bag right here, I feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? I decided to just go clean up. I felt like shit, God been blessing the nigga this far. If I do wrong, man, God gonna strike my motherfucking ass down, I'm lose in court. So probably like 6 months before I beat the last case, like cold turkey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, actually, I ain't committed a crime in 7 years. But my mindset, I was good like 6 months before that last case for sure. Yeah.
You got a lot of cosigns in the industry. One of them being Killer Mike.
Yeah.
What was that like, you know, from such a legend?
I was in the studio recording a song. My boy CJ made the beat. I pulled up to Houston. I'm like, bro, we need to do it like this. Put the beat like this. You know what I'm saying? And that was my first time ever, like, I actually asked him, how the hell you work this shit? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Changed the sample around, boom. Went back to the city. I'm recording the song, and his curator of his album, they had not won the Grammys yet. You know what I'm saying? His curator of that album that was already out, though, he was like, boy, that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna send that shit to Mike. I'm like, all right, yo, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he sent it to Mike, and then I seen how big Cuz Like Your was, and you know what I'm saying, what he really do. Shit, my manager one day come around here playing my unreleased one day, and he just added in that song, so I'm thinking I'm just listening to my regular unreleased, and it had Killer Mike verse on it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Then they tapped in again, and I'm like, bro, he wanted for the album. And he put it on his album.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's wild right there.
Yeah, it literally happened just like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Them boosts be the realest.
Killer might be on Twitter going to bat for me and everything, man.
What was the most surreal moment so far with you in the industry? Was that it, or is there another one?
Most surreal moment so far, I'd probably say me being in New York with my team last week, doing a promo run, riding in a car with them, like one of the owners of the label in the truck with me. You know what I'm saying? Amber, who run the label, Red Push, Monday. We all in the car working like we don't got nothing. That was a surreal moment. It don't be the wins for me. It be the grind for me. We all in this car, walking, eating some taco, get back in the truck, go to these folk rich, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a surreal moment. I was looking out the window like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the car freestyling like in front of some people who really could have some other shit going on, but they fucking with Kush. That was a surreal moment for me. Yeah.
That's fire. Having that hustling background, because I used to hustle a lot.
Yeah.
One thing that's difficult for us is to be in that mindset that I'm gonna let somebody else take any of my bread.
Yeah.
So when it comes to working with labels, how difficult is it for you in negotiations, and how many times have you been like, nah, I ain't fucking with it?
Man, to be honest, I ain't never said, nah, I ain't fucking with it about no percentage. It only been they not here. You know what I'm saying? It really be about the team and the taste. You know what I'm saying? About the dog mentality with me. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, bro. You know, labels, niggas get labels fucked up. If you in the street, if I come to you in the street, you know what I'm saying? I say, look, I'm finna buy these bricks. I'm gonna take you to the plug who got the bricks that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you got is clientele. We got to split that money up, bro. You don't got to work. Right. Yeah. I got to work. You know what I'm saying? So like a nigga will go to a plug all day and let the plug tell them what percentage they gonna get. I'm not finna come in the industry and not let a label tell me that what we think. You know what I'm saying? And it not make sense for them. Business gotta make sense for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's just how this shit go around. Yeah. I'm not trying to win. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to win. You know what I'm saying? And they probably want me to win. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's what gonna take it to the top. Like, somebody winning over somebody else, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We went out to San Francisco, Oakland, and we linked up with LaRussell. And LaRussell was talking about how he wanted Jay to be in the room when he got that offer from Roc Nation. He's like, where's Jay? Yeah. He's like, I don't want to talk to y'all. Is that something for you that when you sit down with somebody, you're like, I want to talk to the man, and I want to hear the real shit. Like I don't want to do the sugarcoating bullshit. Like give me the real.
I would say no, but I think it is. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I'm just blessed to be in a situation where these folk treat they shit like family. You know what I'm saying? Like, the situation I'm in, they treat it like family. You know, like, these people ain't got no chain of command or no, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. But I probably would say that me knowing everybody from this department all the way to this department did help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And me feeling like this a real situation, you know what I'm saying? Versus me talking to the front door person and they just like, what sign your life for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah. In that situation, that sound like, you know what I'm saying? But LaRussell beast, man, like he probably gonna end up with 100 employees, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't wanna even think about that till I'm done with rap. I'm just be real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even wanna think about doing all that till I'm done with rap, you know, to actually rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta look at Jay, bro. Jay rocked the label for a long time.
Facts.
He ain't really cross over till he went exec. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LaRussell said it though. He said if I stop rapping right now, I'll probably own a couple businesses. I'll probably be the head of something. I'll be running something right now. Like I'm all about the hustle. I'm all about getting it how I gotta get it and putting other people on and carrying people with me. Like, come on, y'all, that's what we doing.
Yeah, fact.
Like, on some leader type.
With me
shit.
too, bro, you gotta think, like, I did this shit for real. Like, in the street. I'm tired of that shit. I just want to make art. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a blessing to be on this side of the fence. Man.
Yeah,
I don't
boy.
gotta tell you.
Hell yeah.
I don't gotta tell you. Now that you probably starting to get recognized, you being posted and reposted and shared. And
Man, I can't go nowhere.
what's the craziest DM you've gotten so far?
Craziest DM?
Craziest message you see come across?
I've got hoes.
Nah, of course I get the craziest. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I be like, man, hold on, bitch, I don't even get out like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it 100. The craziest DM I ever got was if I'm getting it right, somebody was sick, like on a deathbed, and somebody else was like, hey, he your biggest fan. Like, ain't that how it went? Like, he was like, he your biggest fan, and like, last request type shit. Like, bro, shit brought me to tears. Like, what the fuck? Like, I got this type of impact.
Right now.
I just got another DM, a girl, she didn't think I was gonna see it. I was just in a requested. You know how, like, probably y'all DMs look too. So you got regular DMs, you got general, then you got priority, then you got request, then you got hidden request. I'm all the way in the hidden request. And she had posted listening to my music and was like, the day we met or something like that. Her baby daddy had just died, but they kind of like bonded off liking my music together. That's how they met type shit or something like that. Man, that shit almost brought me to tears. Like, them be the crazy DMs for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or a nigga asking me for advice, like, bro, how do I do this? How do I get to the next level? Like, them the ones I'm really on. You know what I'm saying?
Were you able to fulfill that request for the kid on his deathbed or whatever?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, they ain't asked for shit, but like, I don't even remember what they asked for. It was some shit like, if he see this type shit.
Yeah.
Or please DM me back. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't even like that. Like, I'm me. I get out here and touch all folk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this shit for real. Like, I'm never doing that Hollywood shit. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah.
But that's why that shit trip you out, because you're still you.
Yeah.
And you're in the thick of it, but everybody else is like, no, that's him.
People be dead ass surprised. Like, they be thinking like, that ain't him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happened to me.
You thought
Rod Wade actually told me, like, that be happening to him. He like, bro, I'm so big. People will walk up on me and be like, that ain't him. And that shit started happening. Like, damn, that crazy.
It ain't. Right. It ain't. Keep it ruling.
We were out in Houston and we ran into Hunxho.
Yeah.
Another, just rising star out there in the game. When you think about Atlanta and the influence that it has on the rap game, because Atlanta's up there, right? Like, Atlanta is either number one, number two, but it can't be anywhere else. Like, the amount of artists, the music that's coming out of there. What do you see as your Mount Rushmore up there of artists in general? It doesn't have to be just rap.
Like with Hunxho?
Yeah, no, just top 4 in general.
yeah.
Like I'm just mentioning another superstar out there that's doing it.
Hunxho actually just hit me too. Hell yeah.
That'd be a crazy fucking record.
Hell yeah, we were talking about that too. Like I fuck with Hunxho. Hunxho like the poet, you know what I'm saying, from Atlanta. Like he got his own lane by himself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But nah, my Mount Rushmore from Atlanta, I gotta give it to the OG, man. You know, as young niggas, we gotta prove ourselves. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take that route. But I don't think you could say Atlanta without saying Andre.
Okay.
I don't think you could say Atlanta without saying. Damn, I hate these Mount Rushmore.
I know, because you know the people.
I'm gonna give y'all two. I'm gonna give y'all the Mount Rushmore, and then I'm gonna give y'all mine.
Yeah.
Andre, T.I., Jeezy, Future. That's the Mount Rushmore that probably Atlanta look at.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of ways you could answer it, and it still won't be the wrong answer. You know what I mean? Because it's some legends. It's some
But I'm
legends.
more interested in hearing yours.
Mine a little different, bro. It's crazy what I'm about to say though. This for my life and what I went through and the shit I was listening to when I was locked up and doing what I'm doing. I got Jeezy, Rocco, Young Dro, and Money Man.
Money Man.
That's fire.
Shout out Money Man.
I fuck with Rocco.
Yeah. Niggas don't understand, man. Rocco had the morals in his music.
Yeah,
You know
what you think I'm hustling for?
Yeah. I took a liking to Rocco because, like, I ain't never been in no gang. Like, my real brothers in gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, they bang. So, you know what I'm saying? But me, I was the get money nigga. I'm over here. That's what Rocco really was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the influence, just hearing like, because you could clearly hear like a Jeezy influence in your music because you got that vibe. When Jeezy came, I was born in '85, so I was able to fully enjoy the whole Jeezy era. You know what I'm saying? So like when I was old enough to be able to listen to that music and damn near feel like that's where I started saying like I'm a trap too, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? But
I was a kid, but like when Jeezy came out, it was for me. You gotta think I seen the meat shit too, so the meat shit had a big impact on me. Like I remember my aunties like we finna go to the bounce. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kids go to sleep. They come back from the bounce. Why meats don't do woo? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You hearing the stories, all the
I'm
craziness.
hearing the story. They come back home telling them about Meech had Cheetos at the club and shit like that. And Jeezy was right there. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah. I seen that whole thing. And then just that inspirational hustling mentality, like I definitely took a liking to that. Yeah.
We were gonna have this gentleman here today. He's like, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Charleston White. And he's somebody that I was talking to him on the phone Saturday because we were gonna have him up, and I was like, yo, just pull up to Texas with me. And he was like, nah, I'll come through on Monday. And I was like, I got a show on Monday. You know, and he was like, who you got? I was like, Bellygang. He's like, oh man. He's like, you know, I discovered him. And he's like, let me stop. I ain't gonna say discover. He's like, but I really fuck with him. I went live one time with his rapping his music.
That shit went crazy.
Yeah. He was like, I fuck with him. Like, he was like, could I slide through? He wasn't able to make it because he just told me he was tired as hell the last few days traveling. I think he's gonna be out here tomorrow.
Yeah.
But what was that like? Knowing that I was fucking with it.
Man, Charleston, like, if you really from the hood and really got, you know what I'm saying, found like Charleston is the uncle that tell you how it is. What? I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm telling you how it is. What? You know what I'm saying? Then in our reality, bro, you know, home, you know, he do him and he's unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? Them the type of people that niggas in the street gotta surround themselves with. We all unforgivable. I'm telling you straight up what it is, bro. That get more respect on a cell block, in the hood, on the block, all that, than just, you know what I'm saying, faking or, you know what I mean? Hell nah, this me. Do what you get. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
With Atlanta culture, obviously, Young Thug was recently released. He's home. Well, did that feel like a major victory for you too? Just knowing that, like, you know, the Atlanta.
Man, that shit was like watching the finals. You know what I'm saying? And then this shit exclusive, but Thug come home and call me.
That's fire.
Thug come home and call me. That was big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga grew up on his music. Nigga scammed to his music. Nigga got money to his music. Nigga felt like art don't got no boundaries to his music. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the first street nigga in rap to show us art ain't got no boundaries. Nigga, I could put a dress on and fuck your hoe.
Facts.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, that showed us, like, art ain't got no boundaries. So, like, when Thug beat that motherfucker, I felt like I beat the case. You know what I'm saying? Lucci, too. You know what I'm saying? When them boys went through what they went through, bro, that shit was a sad time for the city, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that shit felt like, and then Corona, you know what I mean? Like, all that shit felt bad, bro. You know what I'm saying?
How did the phone call come about? Because, I mean, no disrespect, but you only been around for so long.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a... you don't hear too many stories about that, you know?
His manager was in touch, you know what I'm saying? Then he, you know what I'm saying, reached out.
For sure.
He definitely reached out. Like, you hard.
That's tight,
you know what I'm saying?
That's tight. You get them cosigns. But see, what's cool, though, is like, you're bubbling, you shit starting to go crazy, but it don't seem like it's getting to you. Oh yeah, like you're not carrying it in a way that it would be detrimental to your growth.
Bro, you could peep niggas who everybody got to go through that. I did that shit at 18. I hit $100,000. You know what I'm saying? I touched 100 at 18.
Come on,
like, you know what I'm saying? So I been did that and lost and realized I got to learn from this and not do that again.
Right.
Being, you know what I'm saying? All this shit right here, man. I'm humbly taking this shit in. I love this shit, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate this shit. I was supposed to be dead in jail. So all this shit a win for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So talk to me about segregation of the pockets.
We got
hundreds and one and 20s.
Damn, boy, you in that bowl for real. Yeah. Nah, I mean, it's just easy to count, you know. Every nigga who don't really count this shit up, you know, like, well, you got to separate them bills. Like, we not finna do 100, then 10, then 50. Like, nah, separate them bills first, then count it up. I know this 10 right here. I could do that, them 100, that 10, them 20s, these... You know what I'm saying? Then over here, I might got 5, 10s, 20s, ain't 100. All right, this is spending money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all that is.
That's right. That's different right there. That's dope. I think everything about you is different. You know what I mean? And I think that's where the audience is going to gravitate to you. You know what I mean? When you're doing shit like this, when the music is dropping and it's your music is authentic, it's you. You know what I mean? When you hear it, you know damn near immediately. That's Bellygang. What drives you to just keep going with this music? What is the goal for you?
I don't know. I ain't finna give you no fake answer. I don't know. One thing I do know, every motherfucking time I drop, I'm gonna win. Every motherfucking time I decide to bounce something out and upload it, I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. I don't give a fuck what it is. Oh, I'm gonna do my best. And if I lose, I know I did my best. And if that be an L, it gonna be a lesson. And I'm gonna do it again and I'm gonna win. But I don't know. Hopefully at the end of this, I get happiness, bro.
Come on.
Her mama just called me the other day. My little boy don't learn how to push the cart in the store by himself. I miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through dealing with people changing and people seeing my change. I'm losing people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this shit gonna end up with happiness. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah. You trapped before, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in the street before, we thought that shit was gonna be happiness when we get to a brick. Yeah. Now we want 10 bricks, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Jay. Home still hustling. Bro, you can start right now and ride that $8 million Maybach, bro. Home still hustling. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't even know. I'm going, though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't got to worry about me stopping, falling off, fucking up, getting in trouble, none of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going.
Come on.
When another back home moment, when every time I link up with Benny the Butcher, he's always got his team with him, and his team is really family. And I feel like that's how you operate too. Like, from management to the people you keep around you? Is that a heavy load?
Hell no. Shit, my team is who I don't want to say too much on camera, but you know what I'm saying? My team came with me from the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bitch light for it.
Yeah. So you're just able to kind of move around freely. And it's good to have like...
No, I'm saying like my team, whoever is around, has been around for this.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like it's... You get the real... the facts.
Like this is the thing, bro, you know, the niggas that's around me, they gonna tell me like, that's lame. Don't even put that out.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna have my lips poked out about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
it's not about just let me tell him what he want to hear.
Yeah,
it's like,
hell no.
Hold on, I fuck with
Hell
bro. No,
no.
we ain't going out like that.
yo, hell no, like that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It crazy though, cause Benny the Butcher had shot a video on my hood probably like 6 months ago. I had pulled up and shit, and like I like how that boy moved. Like home brought New York to the hood for real in Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had like 30 niggas from New York pulling up poles and all type of shit. New York gear on and all type of shit.
Real shit.
I noticed that when I was out there in ATL, that they got that like authentic. Like there's a lot of New Yorkers that fuck with Atlanta. Atlanta's a vibe.
Yo. I love my city, man. I love my city.
You're one of the new artists that you could bring that old school vibe back, and like you really flourish with it. Do you feel like, I believe that history always repeats itself.
Yo.
Right? From fashion to music to politics, whatever it is, sports, everything.
Yo.
You know what I mean? History always repeats itself. Do you feel like that vibe is coming back now?
Hell yeah, I think the get money vibe coming back, you know what I'm saying? But I think it just spreading in all different directions, you know what I'm saying? When it's your turn, it's your turn. When you drop it, you know what I'm saying, time for you to drop, you know what I'm saying? I don't think anything else should be kicked out, but I do think getting money, having morals, niggas buying the ice cream truck out for the kids in the hood, that's coming back. Look at what them boys doing in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Zeno doing Montana. You know what I'm saying? Look at what Bellygang Kush doing in Atlanta. Look at what, you know, the type of niggas is bringing morals back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I want to bring some rapid fire questions to you. You just got to choose. You got to choose. Waffle House or Lucky Panda?
Waffle House for sure.
Smart man.
Magic City or Blue Flame?
Blue Flame, man. Just call them a mud, baby.
White Tee or the White Airs?
Ooh.
White F01, cause I go outside without a shirt on.
Jeezy or Gucci?
I ain't answering that.
Oh, mercy.
Both of them.
You might not answer this one. Thug or Future?
I ain't answering that. Both of them.
Yeah. It's dope to see what you're doing. In all honesty,
Those
like
good questions.
yeah, I knew I was gonna get you stumped on a couple of them. Yeah. I figured it was gonna be like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
It's dope to see what you're doing out.
I appreciate that.
In the industry, and just like for me as a fan of music, because I'm back in the day, I used to get the composition notebook and I used to write all Tupac's lyrics before I really understood what the fucking lyrics were.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to always write. I'm a huge fan of music and being able to sit back, open up the Spotify, listen to these tracks and hear that vibe.
Yo.
Like, I'm thankful for you, bro.
Appreciate that, bro.
We definitely need that vibe back. It's something like,
appreciate that.
Even if it ain't like, so hustling is universal.
Yeah.
It ain't just like, I could hear you talking about that street shit, but shit, this is what I'm doing with the pod right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's every day I'm hustling.
Hey, yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to figure out another way to make it happen. I'm flying here, I'm flying there. This is business at the end of the day. I'm trying to make
going viral. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to. You know what I mean? Or you know, just hustling, figuring out that way. Hell yeah. That we all
keeping
doing.
it authentic.
Yeah, exactly.
At the end of the day, that's the part that like most people don't get right. You know what I mean? It's too much like chasing this and chasing that. I feel like as a pod, we could be a lot further if we do You know, we get the gimmicks up here and we do the bullshit and the fake
They call that
fights.
shit
And the,
clip farming now.
I'm not with it. I just, I'd rather grow.
I can tell how you just did that interview. Like, you dead serious. Like, we want to interview Bellygang Kush. We ain't trying to go viral.
It's
and
about
watch
that.
this one go viral.
and for me, the most important part is having that catalog there. Again, those thousands of hours that the kids could look through and be like, yo, that was Pops. That's who he was. And that's who Bellygang is. You know what I mean? That's who he is through and through. I got to ask you an important question. Out of a 0 through 100, where do you see yourself at right now in the scale of life?
5.
Why 5?
Bro, I've been alive. I've been reborn for like a year and a half right now. I'm probably saying a year and a couple months. I was sick before this. When it come to like waking up every day and doing the wrong thing, like and getting money the wrong way, like I just thought that was a way of life. You know what I'm saying? 5. This is new for me. This all new for me. Right. Bro, I still don't know how to just think that I'm just doing everything legal. You know what I'm saying? I just got over thinking that me doing business with people is not me fucking them over. You know what I'm saying? Like, me getting a check for stream, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm tricking y'all out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
is this good?
I'm still like
good?
trying to get over that. So I'm at 5, bro. When I get loose and I'm here, like, these people appreciate me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah.
You a man of faith?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I feel like when you talk about like growing up with auntie and shit like that, and then having I don't know if it in the crib, right? You were saying like they used to do
Bible study. Yeah. In that motherfucker out with a prayer and a song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What does 100 look like for you then?
100? I don't know. Happiness. You know what I'm saying? Happiness. Bro, I got so many different ways of being happy. I don't know if they're gonna end off on a ranch with some kids, with some horses, with some monster trucks, or they're gonna end off in a skyscraper in New York in a condo, my kids off in college, you know what I'm saying? And I'm dolo, like, I don't know what that shit look like. I'm just appreciating the moment, you know what I'm saying? And trying to hustle and get to the next level. Yeah.
What's some things that you got in plans for the immediate future that you could announce right now?
More music. You never know what might happen. Might wake up one day and get some more music. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what we're working on out here in Miami? You know, if I saw you posting about the yacht and shit like that. I got somebody with a yacht. I could probably get you set up.
I need that for real. Need that for real.
Probably get you set up. I'll make that
my bros
call
don't
right
like the one I found. We actually just need some more people. Yeah, to get on that motherfucker.
Yeah, I got you.
Say that.
Bellygang, right? I gotta ask you a fat nigga question. What's the ultimate? What's the ultimate? And it could be Waffle House, it could be Benny, it could be wherever you at. What's the ultimate fat nigga meal? Big Bellygang meal.
Ultimate fat nigga meal.
It could be goulash. It could be
right now today. You know that shit change every week for a fat nigga.
Depending on the city.
Yeah. Right now for me, oxtails with the white rice with the macaroni cheese. You gotta have macaroni cheese with the yams. With the kale green. You can't have the collard green.
Just the regular mix.
The kale green with the white rice with the oxtail, man. Oh my God, I need some of that shit right now.
Yeah, Miami, bro. You got to get you some Haitian food, some Jamaican food while you're down here. I don't know if you come down here a lot, but...
Yeah. I don't been out here a whole bunch of
Okay, for sure. Say less then.
Yeah, finger licking, you know what I'm saying? Conch cups and all that shit.
Okay.
Well, yo, I appreciate you for coming through.
Y'all, for real.
I appreciate this interview. I feel like they're just getting better and better.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And this is one of those interviews. Shout out to my guy, Always Busy PR. This is one of them interviews I'm like, we gotta make that shit happen.
Yeah,
I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the team and making this shit happen. And this is another one of those classic episodes of the Danza Project. We got my guy Bellygang Kushington. Yeah. Make sure you tap in. Album out now.
Street shit going. Let's get it.
Landis, sign us out.
Get your teas, get your teas, get your teas.